Hello friend, myself R.D. Mahajan, Assistant Professor, MIT Aurangabad, presenting my video on the topic functions of complex variable, differential calculus, unit number 5th from Engineering Mathematics 3. Let us define that term, function of complex variable. If z is equals to x plus iy be the complex number, then f of z is called as function of complex number or variable. Here given z is a complex number in the form of x plus iy, where x is called as a real part and y is called as imaginary part of that number. Both x and y are real numbers. Then f of z is called as function of complex number or variable. For example, if we write f of z is equals to z cube, it is a function of complex number z, or f of z is equals to e raised to z, another example of complex variable, function of complex variable. Third example, f of z is equals to log z. Here that log z is a function of that complex number. F of z is equals to 1 by z. F of z is equals to sin z. All these are the examples of function of complex number or variable. And in it or chapter, we are studying how we can differentiate that function and related theorems. That's why it is called a differential calculus. We define that function. We have two sets. Set S containing complex number Z1, Z2, Z3 and so on. S is a set. Let S be a set of complex number Z1, Z2, Z3 and so on. A function f is defined on this S such that to each z from S we can find or we can assign a complex number w as a function of z is equals to u plus iv as image of z. Therefore, f of z1 is the image of z1, f of z2 is the image of z2, f of z3 is the image of z3. Like this, for each and every complex number we can determine its image. Then that S is called as a domain and the second set is called as a image of that number, and therefore that function of complex variable is defined or denoted by w, capital W is equals to f of z, function of complex number z, and it is equals to u plus iv, again a complex number where u and v are functions of x and y. Therefore, we try to check how we can obtain all these functions in the form of u plus iv, where u and v are functions of x and y. express f of z as in the form of u plus iv, where u and v are functions of x and y. For the following example, example number first, f of z is equals to z square. We have to express this in the form of such complex number u plus iv, and for that we take this, we consider z as x plus iy and then its square, expanding by a plus b whole square. A square means x square, twice ab, 2 times I times xy, plus b square I square y square, and that is equals to x square plus I times 2xy, and value of I square is -1, and therefore it is minus y square. Then separating real terms in one bracket, therefore x square minus y square is the real term, and I times 2xy is the imaginary term, and f of z is u plus iv, and on left hand side we have complex number u plus iv, on right hand side we have another complex number. Sign of equality is there, therefore comparing we get real part u is equals to x square minus y square, it is function of x and y, and v imaginary part is equals to 2xy, it is also function of x and y. Therefore, like this, I have converted this given function in the form of u plus iv. Then we go for the second example. F of z is equals to e raised to 2z, suppose. Then it is equals to e raised to 2 times z, substitute z as x plus iy. Splitting it, its split is e raised to 2x into 2iy. It is equals to e raised to 2x as it is. We know that from complex number, e raised to I theta we can write down as cos theta plus I sin theta, and therefore this e raised to 2iy I can write as cos of theta, theta is here 2y, plus I times sin of theta, theta is 2y, and then multiplying it inside we get e raised to 2x into cos of 2y plus I times again e raised to 2x sin of 2y, and that f of z is u plus iv, means I have expressed this given function of z in the form of u plus iv, and then comparing we get u as e raised to 2x into cos of 2y, it is a function of x and y, and v imaginary part is equals to e raised to 2x into sin of 2y, again a function of x and y. F of z is equals to sin z, express it is in the form of u plus iv, complex number, and therefore substituting z as x plus iy, it is in the form of sin a plus b. expanding it by formulas of sin A plus B. Sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay. Then this cos of Iy is nothing but cos Hy, and this sin of Iy is I sin Hy. Standard result from complex number. Using that, we have it is equals to sin x into cos Hy plus cos x into I sin Hy, and therefore it is equals to first term is sin x cos Hy as a real term plus I times second term is cos x sin Hy, and f of z is nothing but u plus iv. Okay, and therefore this given function sin z I have converted in the form of u plus iv, and then comparing these two complex number, we get u is equals to a real term as sin x cos Hy, a function of x and y. Imaginary term v is equals to cos x and sin Hy. What standard results we have applied here? First one is the expansion of sin A plus B as sin A cos B, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, standard result from trigonometry. And second, two standard result from complex number, sin of Ix is equals to I sin Hx, a relation between circular and hyperbolic function. This circular function sin of Ix we can convert in hyperbolic as I sin hyperbolic x, and cos of Ix as cos Hx, cos hyperbolic x. Therefore, these three standard results I have applied to obtain that function in the form of u plus iv. Therefore, remember this standard results. Once again, I will repeat. We know that sin A plus B as sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Using this, I have expanded that function. And another result, standard result from complex number, sin of Ix as I sin Hx and cos of Ix as cos Hx. These two standard results are relation between circular and hyperbolic function to obtain that u and v. Fourth one, convert that f of z, the given function as log z, in the form of u plus iv, and therefore we know the standard result for log z. Log z is log r plus I theta, and this is equals to log of z. Z means x plus iy, where that value of r is root of x square plus y square, and theta is tan inverse of y by x, and therefore substituting that two values here in this formula we have log of r. R is root of x square plus y square plus I theta. Theta is tan inverse of y by x, and f of z nothing but u plus iv. And then comparing these two sides, we have the value of u as log of root of x square plus y square. Again, it is a function of x and y, and v as imaginary part tan inverse of y by x. Therefore, here also we are able to convert that function in the form of u plus iv, definition of that function of complex number or variable, where u and v both are functions of x and y. One more. F of z is equals to 1 by z. Try to convert in the form of u plus iv. For that, once again we substitute z as x plus iy, and to separate in that real and imaginary part, we have to multiply and divide by its conjugate. That conjugate number is x minus iy and x minus iy. We multiply and divide by this same number so that no change in the original value, only we are changing the form, and therefore this is called as rationalization. Multiplying and dividing by its conjugate, and therefore it is equals to 1 into this we get x minus iy, a plus b, a minus b, that product is a square minus b square. A square means x square minus b square, and therefore it is equals to x minus iy divided by x square. I square is minus 1, and minus and this minus will become plus y square. And then taking a separate division, we have a real part as x upon x square plus y square minus I times y upon x square plus y square. And this is nothing but f of z. On left hand side it is in the form of u plus iv. Comparing two sides, we get real part u is equals to x divided by x square plus y square. It is a function of x and y, and v is equals to minus y divided by x square plus y square. Therefore, in all these 5 examples, I have converted that given function f of z in the form of u plus iv, and where that u and v both we are getting as function of x and y. Therefore, once again I will repeat. If z is a given complex number x plus iy, where x and y both are real numbers, x is called as a real part, y is called as the imaginary part, then we can define its function as f of z as u plus iv, where u is a function of x and y, and v is also a function of x and y, and this we call as w capital. Therefore, this is the definition of that function of complex number or variable. Therefore, f of z, where z is a complex number or variable, and it is equals to u plus iv, where both u and v are functions of x and y. And I have explained with 5 simple example how we can obtain that f of z in the form of u plus iv. In next video, I will discuss the important point from function of complex variable, definition of analytic function, or what is meant by analytic function, and a related singularity of that function. If you are watching my videos, please like and share it, as well as subscribe to my channel for latest updates. Thank you. Thank you.